Hi, my name is Jen.
Hi, I'm Lisa.
We're sisters.
And we do daily vlogs here on YouTube.
Now, we call our audience Roadies because we feel life is like a road trip.
All you need is determination and a destination.
2014, we've dedicated this year as our year of change. Because we believe
this year is gonna be better. And you're gonna say this year gonna be stronger. And I'm braver me this year. And I'm gonna make it. Cause I said I would do all the things you said I never could this year.
Hola, Roadies, welcome to the road trip.
Hi!
Roadies, you guys are in the fridge. You know what that means?
You know what that means.
It's time to cook dinner.
Yes.
Get busy.
Yeah. Well,
Roadies. Never mind.
Jen thinks she has a sense of humor today. Not so much.
Roadies, you guys are going somewhere pretty awesome.
It's Teleport Tuesday.
And the recipe you guys are about to watch looks
so
amazing.
good. Yes.
So, sit back,
Sorry,
relax.
our neighbors are choosing right now to do their lawn. Not bitter.
Not at all. Roadies, sit back, relax, buckle up, be safe.
Yes.
See you guys in a few minutes.
Bye for now.
Roadies, what are you guys doing in the fridge? Well, I guess since y'all are here, I'll show you what I'm making for dinner tonight. And you know, you'll probably not see me because I look wretched. Okay, so I started out. Usually I like to make my own shredded chicken, but this chicken was already made and it's gonna go bad if we don't use it. So, right now, it is only been salt and peppered. And I've got it heating up a pan of olive oil. And tonight we're going to be making Steven's oven baked chimichangas. And my family actually loves this, so I figured I'd go ahead and make it for them tonight. We'll see what happens. The next thing after you have your chicken is to add in your taco seasoning. I make my own taco seasoning, and so just use whichever one you want, really. I'm going to get a fork, and I'm going to salt this up. I'm going to add the taco seasoning, and then I'll get back to you guys. Hey, Roadies. Okay, so I've shredded my chicken. I really like it more shredded, but I'm not patient enough to wait. So I added my special taco seasoning in there, and then I added 1 1/4 cup of water. And now you're just going to cook it over a low to medium heat and let it reduce some. And once it's reduced, what we're going to do is we're going to add some chilies and everything, and I'll show you that when we get to that point. Hey, Roadies. Okay, after you've let it simmer for a little bit and you think it's reduced, mine does not look reduced, I know, because I'm a lazy person, and when I pour the diced tomatoes in there, I just keep the juices with it and everything. So mine does look a lot more liquidy than it will. I'm going to let mine reduce more. You put in about 1/2 cup of diced tomatoes, and I would show y'all the can of diced tomatoes I use, but I already threw it away because I forgot. I'm sorry, guys. And then you put in a can of the green chilies. I like Old El Paso. I don't know if they sell it anywhere outside Texas. I'm sure they do. It's kind of stupid if they don't, but you never know, I guess. So I'm going to let this simmer, and once we are done letting it simmer until all the liquid is gone, we're going to remove it from the heat and let it cool for probably about 5 minutes. And then we're going to put in some light sour cream and some cheddar cheese. Hey, Roadies. Okay, so while I'm waiting for my chicken to simmer and get rid of all the liquid, I'm going to cut a 1/4 of a tablespoon of butter. Put that away. And we're going to melt it in the microwave. And my microwave usually takes about 30 seconds, so it really just depends on your microwave. And once we're done with that, we will start on the tortillas. Alright, so I got my butter, my parchment paper down, I've got my pan ready to go, and I've got my tortillas. So for this, It's really pretty simple, and it eventually will make really great tortillas for you guys. So you just take a little bit of butter, you pour it on there, not too much because it will get soggy really quickly, and you just spread it all over the tortilla. And this is what gives it the crispiness in the oven instead of frying it, so it makes it a little bit healthier. You flip, you put a little bit more on there. Now this recipe is supposed to make 6 big chimichangas. Since I used already made pre-made chicken, I'm not exactly sure how many it's going to make, so I'm only going to do probably about 4. And it is easier if you have the space to do more than 1 tortilla at a time, just because it gets done quicker. The first time I made this, I made a whole lot more, and so we ended up having like 12, I think, and they were all really good. So even my dad liked them, and he is a very picky eater. Doesn't like anything except meat and potatoes, and that's disgusting in my opinion. So you just keep doing this to all of them. And I'm still waiting for my chicken to reduce some more, since I didn't take the juices out of the tomatoes. So once that's ready, I'll put a little bit on here and I'll show you that. Okay guys, so here's my chicken. It's pretty much evaporated as much as I want to because I like it a little bit more liquidy. The recipe does say that you should let it all evaporate, but I like it liquidy, and I've made this 4 times and my family likes liquidy. So I'm about to turn the heat off and give it 5 minutes to cool, and then I'm going to put in 1/2 cup of sour cream and 1/2 cup of fat-free cheddar cheese. And I'll show you guys when I'm done with that. Okay, Roadies, so our chicken stuff's all done. For the recipe, I forgot to mention, you need about 1 pound to 1.5 pounds of chicken, ground turkey, or beef, whatever you want. I just used ready-made chicken, so I don't know how much I have. And then use 1 1/4 cup of water, your taco seasoning, whatever kind you want. You have 1/2 cup of diced tomatoes in here, 1/2 thing of green chilies. Then you put onions and peppers in here, whatever you want to make it as spicy as you want. I just can't do it because I have stomach issues. And then I added my 1/2 cup of cheddar cheese and my 1/2 cup of low-fat sour cream. And that's basically all I can think of it's in here. I did add more cheese, so mine does look more gooey. And then I'm going to take a spoonful of this and put it onto my buttered tortillas that I buttered on both sides. And I've preheated the oven to 450. And I'll show you the chimichangas right before I put them in the oven. And when we put them in the oven, we're going to bake them for about 20-25 minutes, and then we're going to sprinkle with cheese, and then we're going to put it back in the oven until it melts. So here we go. I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, ready. So I put my chicken on here, and mine does look a little bit more liquidy because it's how I like it. When you do it, you just basically fold it like a burrito, and you make sure you put it in the pan seam side down so that it has less chance of spilling out. Basically just like that. And you just keep going as however many you want. The recipe does say it makes 6, but again, since I used pre-made chicken, I'm thinking it'll make about 4 or 5, but we will see. Alright guys, so there are my chimichangas, and I did have chicken left over, but since I figured it wouldn't make as much, I didn't plan for that, so I used a smaller pan. So my oven is almost at 450, so I'm going to just go ahead and stick them in. And I'm going to set the timer for 15 minutes, and we'll check and see if they're done. Since we like this so much, I'm going to put the leftovers in a Tupperware, because my mom and I like to eat it by itself, or with just a regular tortilla that hasn't been cooked. So I'm going to stick this in there and put in the fridge. while I wait for the chimichangas to finish. Alright guys, so here's the finished product. Mine was in the oven for 15 minutes totally, but it only took about 10 minutes for it to get brown enough for me to put the cheese on. So I turned it off, put the cheese back on it, and put it back in the oven, just let it melt, and it's ready to go. My mom already ate hers. She loved it, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, I gotta send you back to Jen and Lisa now. Bye, Roadies. Say hi to Jen and Lisa for me. Hope you enjoyed your time in Texas.
You know what we just realized?
It's not my neighbor who's doing the grass. It's our father. It's his birthday, or else there would be a problem.
Speaking of which,
Yes.
we will talk about the birthdays in one moment. There. Oh, look at that. Thank you so much to Melissa for sharing that recipe with us.
Yes.
That looked amazing.
It did. It looked like I'm hungry right now, but I'm even more hungry after watching that video.
Yes.
Thank you so much for doing
Definitely.
the teleport. BT Dubs, Roadies, we do not have a teleport for next week, so if you are interested in teleporting with us, you can cook, you can do an exercise, you can just say hi. I think Lisa and Jen are awesome.
Well, you don't have to
Especially
say
Lisa.
that.
No, I'm kidding. I was just playing.
What
But
about
yeah.
Jen?
But yeah, so we do not have a teleport for next week, so that means here's your open invitation to teleport with us.
Please.
Please. Pretty please.
And thank you in advance.
Yes.
Roadies, say it with us.
Today I can do anything.
Say it, believe it, achieve it, Roadies. Oh, today
That
is Skinny
bundo.
Sister.
Sorry.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Today is Skinny Sister's birthday.
It is,
And
and
it's
our
also our
dad.
dad's birthday. And today Skinny Sister wanted to do something pretty awesome in honor of her birthday. And if you follow us on Instagram, then you already know what it is. But the video for that will be up tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. It was a pretty awesome experience.
It was honestly, it was one of the coolest things I think we've done in a very long time.
Yeah, seriously.
And
it
now
really
our
was.
fridge has turned into, hey, I want to make loud noises.
Really?
Whatever.
Roadies, with that being said, did I already say today again? Nothing?
You did. I'm for sure that you did.
Good. Roadies, guess we'll see you next. Mañana!
Bye.
This is kind of comfy.
We gotta end the video though.
Oh.